What's up, everybody? It's Felix Cantor back at it with another video. Today we're going to be working on Sons of the Forest Part 4. We got quite a bit done in the meantime. So I got sick of the cannibal and the mutant raids constantly, so we built a wall up top. Kind of thin them out while they're trying to come down to us. Leave poor Kelvin alone so we can keep working. Got another wall over there because that's the only other direction that I've had any other traffic from. And over here, that's pretty much it. A bunch of different storage types to get Kelvin to collect everything. He has not found stones yet, so they may not be in this location. Thanks, Virginia. Free meat is free meat. We did get ourselves a nice solar golf cart here. We'll be figuring out what to do with this here shortly, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and take this shipment of lumber back to our base and show you guys what I've been working on. The foundation is pretty much complete. There's a couple more things I need to do, and then we can really start having fun with it, putting up walls, figuring out what it's going to look like. I'm excited for this. Alright, now turn the damn thing around. Are the loose logs slowing me down? I think they are. Oh. We're still moving. I guess we're good. There we go. I might be losing logs over here. I'm not sure yet. This will definitely be one of the shorter videos. This is just a recap. Showing everything that's going on. Got this pretty much packed as full of lumber as I can possibly get it. I didn't want to have to make another trip for a little bit. Now, we did come across something cool I didn't know happened. If you haven't seen it yet, check out my shorts. It's the tiny turtle. I came across a sea turtle. We were going to ask it for its shell nicely. But before I did, I noticed that the turtle was acting weird. It was moving its flippers really weird. And it was laying eggs, which is really cool. I knew they could lay eggs, so I was going to collect those. And I was just kind of watching it for a second, and then I'll be damned if the eggs didn't start hatching, and we had a bunch of tiny sea turtles making their way to the ocean, so that was awesome. One of the highlights of my day. Now this takes a while, like I said, but it's nice to finally see the progress that I've been looking for. I feel like we got more than enough logs to take care of what we need here. And then we can start focusing on getting the walls up, getting everything else up, and then building a bridge over to the land. That way I can pull my golf carts up underneath the build. There's all kinds of things we could do. Put traps along the bridge to bring in cannibals and mutants when we eventually get the Attract Shrine, I believe it's called. But it'll generate Sulfite, and it'll attract waves of mutants and cannibals, so it'll be excellent to see how that performs. Almost there. There we go. We'll get up top here in a second. Believe it or not, this is one of the smaller structures I had to do. Most of them were upwards of 68 to 70. It's a lot of logs. And you know, if you do like this kind of content, or it's just me building, please let me know in the comments. Because I don't know if it's too repetitive, too whatnot. So I cut a lot of that out. So this is just me showing off everything, what it's looking like so far. So this is up top. This is going to be the general shape of it. There's going to be stairs going down to this ramp here. This will be kind of like a porch area, and then it's going to be... Yeah, you guys can't see my vision yet, but I'll be... As soon as I start setting that up, I'll make a short of it and a short video on it. Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do, but it's hard to explain, so bear with me here. For now, we'll just finish up this floor down here. Can I make it? No! Oh, well. $18, not bad. Can I just grab it from down here? That might be so much easier. Cool. Ow! Grab 2 at a time, I get it. Jeez. If you misclick, it's gonna smack you in the face. It's horrible. There we go. Starting to see form. This controller's starting to stick. I'm gonna have to replace it by this weekend. Damn. That's pretty weathered. There we go. And a couple more and we can put the floor down. Alright, 10 more logs. $14, $12. There we go. That's looking pretty good for what it needs to be. It's just going to be a ramp right there, but just being able to get down closer to the water for the boats and stuff is going to be super helpful. Unloading resources, whatever else. And excellent. See if we can place a mini one right here. Okay, before I was having issues placing it there, so now that I got that one there, should go a lot smoother. Yeah, that's gonna take hardly nothing. I'll still have plenty of logs after this. And then the plan is, because Robbie, Kelvin, has helped so much, the plan is we're gonna go ahead and let him retire. Live a comfortable retirement here on the island. We'll go through, find some spots, let Kelvin try and pick out where he wants to go ahead and live at. And then we'll help him build the homestead, wherever he's going to live. A nice defensive walled-in area. Somewhere fairly nearby, hopefully, but if not, that's fine. We'll go visit him. But he's helped out so much, so that's the least I could do. Build him his own house, his own cabin. Send him out there, and then just put him on maintain base, and he'll never leave. That'll just be his home. And for someone whose sole purpose is to just gather logs or resources, that seems like a fairly good compromise or retirement plan. He just gets a section of land to call his own. And he helped me a lot, so of course I'll help him build his. Don't do it. Cool. Alright, now we got the ramp going down, and then that will go to the land. That's looking pretty damn good. Before I actually start building the house, let's see. First things first, I want to probably do a double door system right here, one on each side. And then I'll build a nice porch area here, kind of like a balcony overhanging, but it's on its first story, so it'll get bigger with time. We'll just start there. Finally get some framework up on this bitch. It's gonna be great. There's not really any water in these anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and move these for now. Yeah. Hopefully it rains. Winter's about to happen, so it'd be nice to get some water. Hopefully I'm right. I don't know if this is true or not, but if you have a fire near a frozen water collector in the wintertime, it should thaw out. That's realistic. I think that'd be awesome. I'm really hoping that's the case. If not, we're gonna have to figure out a different kind of water source. Now, we did already get the rope gun. If you didn't see that, go back to part 3. But we got through the cave. We got it. Got the rebreather. Next up is the shovel and the entertainment bunker. I think we're going to do the entertainment bunker first. It's just far more entertaining. There we go. And after a big project like this, where I'm not really getting the lumber for this, I'll cut down a couple trees here and there to speed things up. But most of this is all from Kelvin doing his job, so he's really having to earn that retirement. Then he'll never have to go collect resources again. He can just do whatever he wants to do. Graze on berries, cannibal arms, fish. All the major food groups. There we go. We'll stop there because we want to set up the porch separately. So we'll go ahead and go through the center because it's going to be walls. There's going to be walls, whatever. Hell yeah. Now, the real question is, how do I want to do this? I think for now, putting one frame around the top is fine. So I'm gonna have a decent pitched roof. We'll see. There's a couple ideas I'm gonna have to test and see which one I think looks best. Nope. There we go. We're already almost out of logs again, but we finally have some really nice progress. This has come a long ways. Ever since I discovered that there were orcas in this game, this is something I've always wanted to do. So I'm very excited to see how this turns out. It's getting there. I think that's it on the logs. No, there's 2 more. Nope. There we go. The way I'm going to have this set up and pitched too, I'm going to have windows towards where it goes up. That way as the sun sets, because it usually always sets in that direction. Be able to watch the sun set in the evenings. That'll be awesome. If we just sit here for a minute, and eventually we'll have some opening, so there's like going to be big windows and stuff to look out and see the orcas, the ocean, the beautiful island. It's going to be so nice. Let's go ahead and save. Yeah, that puts us on day 24. I haven't saved in a while, so I'm glad to finally get that done. I don't think I'm going to need that. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it for this video. Just a quick catch you guys up, you know. Oh yeah, what a beautiful game. Endless possibilities. And then, you know, I agree in a lot of ways it has a really hard time with replayability. But in situations like this where you just discover something new every time you run around the woods, I don't know. I feel like I keep playing this forever. Alright, well if you liked the video, please like and subscribe and click that button. Helps the channel out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one.